Alright then guys, how's it going? JTJudgment here and welcome back to another legend review in FIFA 15 Ultimate Team. Today, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be taking a look at the 86 rated German midfielder Stefan Effenberg. Now I just want to mention, back in FIFA 14 last year, he was one of my go-to midfielders for the Legends. He was absolutely fantastic. He just suited pretty much any midfield position, you know. Defensively he was fantastic. Midfielder, fantastic. Centre attacking midfielder, he did the job pretty well there as well. This year, I've got to say, pretty much no different. I mean, there were some slight differences. There were a few things this year that I didn't particularly like that I did last year, which I will get to in just a second. But in general, guys, I was not disappointed with him. He is an absolutely fantastic midfielder. That is Stefan Effenberg. Now, I just want to give a massive shout out to the person that let me use their account to review Stefan Effenberg. It's the same person that let me use the striker legend George Weah. So as always guys, a link is going to be down below in the description to the Twitter account of the person that let me use Effenberg. Do me a favour guys, show some support, head on over there, follow him, say a massive thank you, and that would be absolutely insane. Now, going into Stefan Effenberg's review, his in-game stats are pretty decent guys for one of the lower rated legends. He's 86 rated, so he does come, you know, pretty low on the list of the legends when it comes to rating. Going through some of his decent stats, he's got 86 long shots, 87 short pass and shot power, 84 long pass, 86 interceptions, 85 strength. He's got very balanced stats guys. Stats on the card are okay as well. I think he's got 74 pace. Let's start with that. Now, a lot of people will probably say, you know what, 74 pace is pretty crap. I'm not going to buy him for that sole reason. I've got to stop you there, guys. Pace with Stefan Effenberg is a bit better than what you would think. He feels slightly quicker than 74 pace. And when you think of a defensive midfielder and a centre midfielder, you don't necessarily need to have, you know, 85 pace and stupid pace in those positions. In my opinion, guys, 74 pace to have in a defensive midfielder or a centre midfielder is good, you know. So that's just my opinion. If you have to have pace in that position, then probably Effenberg is not the sort of player that you would want to buy. But think of everything else that he brings to the game, you know. Other than pace, he's got an absolutely ridiculous shot, guys. That's the one thing that I absolutely loved about him, is that his shot is ridiculous. I think his shooting stat on the card is somewhere in the low 80s, but honestly, it felt like it should have been in the mid 90s. It was absolutely ridiculous. You will see the goals, guys. These are the sort of goals he scores every single game, and if you know what you're doing with long shots in this game, then this card is going to be a ridiculous addition to your team. Passing was fantastic as well. He was setting up my strikers, no problem. Pinpoint accuracy is what I think of when I think of passing with Effenberg. One of the best passers of the legends that I have used, without a doubt. Strength, physically, he was insane. It was, you know, when you're running through a defence and you can see the defenders actually, you know, tugging on your shirt, and you can see that your opponent is raping the B button on you. I saw that a lot while using Effenberg, and they still failed to take the ball off him. It was fantastic. Aerial ability was insane as well. And the thing that I loved about Effenberg, guys, is that he's able to play well anywhere in midfield. You know, the only downside really that I had with him as a centre attacking midfielder is that his work rates pulled him back a little bit, so he was out of position quite a lot. He's got high defensive work rate and medium attacking, so, you know, keep that in mind when you're deciding which position to play him in. The only weaknesses that I did find is that his dribbling and ball control was pretty slow, and he felt really sluggish on the ball, and his weak foot was very bad for me. Now, he's got 3-star skills and 4-star weak foot, so for a 4-star weak foot on a legend, and for him to perform as bad as he did for me, that was a massive downside, and to be honest guys, I really was not expecting it. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It was really bad for me, so it may be very bad for you also. Now, something that may surprise you guys, do I think he's worth it? I've got to say not right now. as of making this video, guys, he does go for around 800,000 coins, which is a lot of coins to spend on one of the lower rated legends. Even though he's one of the better lower rated legends, in my opinion, I've got to say, wait until he drops a few 100,000 coins and then pick him up. That's just my opinion, guys. That's going to wrap up this Effenberg review. If this did help you decide whether or not to buy him for yourself, then a like is greatly appreciated. Subscribe for more to come in the future, and as always from me, please take care, guys, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.